way too early for the fake. This that real game for real bros. No decaf, no cap. Welcome to Shogun Bros, no decaf. Live every weekday, 6:30 in the morning, Central Time. Did you hear what I said? Central Time. We talk dogs, bloodline building to yard work, from stud talk to the truth behind the pups. This ain't no highlight reel. It's how you really build legacy. Shogun Bros, no decaf. Pull up, pull up, handle yours. This ain't just content. It's culture. Welcome to the Cookout with TOYO, where family vibes meet front porch truth. No scripts, no filters, just heart, heat, and hot plates. Ooh. Step up with elevated perspective, with elevated game for grown men and women building mind, spirit, and vision. And men at work with pimps over simps. Choice. Real convos, no cap, all purpose for the men behind the mission. 3 shows, 1 network, all gas, no decaf. Put no creamer in my man. Look, Shogun Unlimited, man. Press play and get, man. Come on, press play, press play.
Salute, salute, salute. Bulldog community, salute. Oh, boy. Salute the queen. Salute, H&F, salute. Yes, sir. The queen brung the wings today. Uh-huh. Queen brung the wings. Rumor has it on the streets, y'all been missing Big A's potato salad. Salute the thirst. Yes, sir. Lil J. Brother M1, salute. Yes, sir. Salute the wolf. RBG. Big Tony. Casino Life Prayers. What's up, Casino? Yes, sir. That's who I see in the building so far. That's who I see in the building so far. Yeah. All righty. Had some things for y'all. I'm trying to figure something out. Won't let me scroll. Petty with it. Okay. Salute. All right. What y'all been doing? What y'all been up to? It's Thursday. You know? Thursday up in here. Salute the King. King T up in the building. King T got the ice cold beers on deck, y'all already know. Boom, boom, boom. I'm already got my special high table. You want to say something crazy? So you set up shop over there already? All right, that's what's up. Yes, sir. Trap, what's up with you? Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, oxygen tank still on deck, Queen. Oxygen tank still on deck. You know what I mean? Y'all can see what you know, what the plates is. You see what's on the table, so y'all can enjoy, you know what I mean? Enjoy how y'all get it, Y'all see everybody having a good time. You see what we got up there, you know what I mean? They play dominoes, cards. Domino, they got the puppy on the table. Yes, sir. Y'all see how the cookout is? That's how we doing. Y'all see it? Yes, sir. Oh, boy. See where I'm going at with y'all today. Got a question off the top for y'all. Salute Dorian. The basketball player, Brittany Griner, the female basketball player. What's going on? Like, the rumor is, what is she a dude? What's going on? They said they caught her shooting jumpers with her shirt off. Is she official dude? What's going on? Y'all let me know about that one. While I'm getting this stuff loaded up. Y'all tell me if y'all heard that.
Hey, what about them P Diddy charges?
What about him?
They dropping some of them.
Oh yeah, I heard they dropping. Some of the P Diddy charges. Did you hear about? Did you hear about Brittany Griner? Is she male or female? Did you hear about the jumper? She shooting with no shirt on, looking like a boy, a whole boy. Did you hear anything about that?
Nah, man.
Pressure. Casino say he can't tell me nothing about that. Pressure. Yeah, but I did hear about the Diddy charges, the big ones getting dropped or whatever. Yeah, the whole
Yeah.
cap gang. Hey, old Diddy. That's good. That's good for him. The people that was, if he get out, he probably gonna get on some people. He probably got a hit list when he get out. If he get out, you already. And they're gonna be partying again. They're gonna be partying again. Okay, Trap said. Trap said, I think she got her breast removed or some shit. Okay. I just wanted to know if y'all heard about it. Y'all see Big A with potato salad up on the screen too. We got the good green up there. Y'all see it? Y'all see how we doing? Yeah. Mr. O, salute. Ah, man. Big A got the grapes with the potato salad today. Yes, sir. Ah, man. Okay, whatever gender you are born, I believe that's what you are. That's what's up. I seen the video. Look just like a boy. Chest look like a 12-year-old boy. Yes, sir. Oh man. All right, I had another question. Who do y'all consider the GOAT in y'all mind, as far as these dogs that y'all love, the pit bull terrier? Who's y'all GOAT? Is it Kobe? Is Kobe the real GOAT? You know, I just shooting names out there. Who is y'all GOAT? Y'all name me the GOAT. It could be somebody we don't even know. It's just somebody you like their breeding practices. You like their dogs. You like the way they carry themselves. You like the way they pedal. You like everything. You know what I mean? And can you be a GOAT? Can you be a GOAT without having like some type of peddling skills? You know what I mean? Don't you have to have some type of salesmanship? Don't you know don't you know how have to know how to sell a dog? If you want to be considered in the GOAT class of these dogs, you know, just asking. Salute the blood, salute the thirst, salute for the donation, salute for the support. 4.99 hickory baked beans on deck. I want to scoop of them hickory baked beans. Salute. Hey.
Yeah, salute, man.
Yes, sir. My scroll was getting time. I was trying to scroll. Boudreaux. Okay, Casino threw Boudreaux up there. Yes, sir. Salute to Boudreaux. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Throw your favorite one out there, y'all. Throw y'all favorite one out there. And while y'all doing that, getting your minds wrapped around that, I was listening to the decaf early this morning. And Queen, when I be ghost watching Queen, I definitely hit the like, Queen. I be hitting the like. I be messing with the dogs and all that type stuff. So I be ghost watching, Queen. I hear you, but I definitely hit the like from the back. So it ain't me, but I do be ghost watching. But I be hitting the like though. But yeah, I was listening to y'all this morning and man, my phone getting on my nerves. I was listening to y'all this morning and some of the stuff y'all was talking about was fire, like and it made me think of something like that oversaturated thing. How y'all feel about when a line around your area and your different area, all the different areas we live in, how does that area influence your thoughts on dogs? And like if your dog, oh yeah, J Bo and Pops up there for sure, King T, salute. And if you got if your area is populated with certain dogs, I mean like oversaturated, not just populated, but oversaturated or whatever, it kind of leave a bad taste in your mouth. and kind of probably makes you say things about those dogs, but like, it's other areas. But like, how much does your environment play on, play on those your thoughts on these dogs? You know what I mean? Just throwing that out there too. Trap say he know a couple goats in Mississippi. Salute, Trap.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to you.
That's man. They done hack my phone so bad, man. I gotta get a new phone, man. They tearing me up over here, man. But yeah. I'm gonna call out men of my GH1 and 2, going hard 1 and 2. M1 say, yeah, that's what's up. Salute, going hard. Salute.
Hello. Hey, what happened? Toyo got kicked out again? Toyo, what's happening, bro?
I'm in here, bro. You can't hear me?
No, I can hear you now.
Yeah, it's just some technical difficulties going on. That's all. We're gonna push through it.
Put your phone on do not disturb, man. That might help.
Some technical difficulties. And my motherfucking computer. Anyway.
Yeah.
Can you still hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear, man.
Okay.
Let's go. Come on, girl.
Dogman TV in the building.
Yeah, man.
Mr. Henry, yes, King T, Mr. Henry. Don't worry about nothing, Big A. Let it ride.
Okay.
Yeah, don't even worry about it, bro. Let it ride.
Yeah.
We're the greats, real greats, or where they just great?
Huh?
Were the greats really great, or were they just great in their time? That's what Insane Honey Badger asks. Salute, Insane Honey Badger.
I don't know. You got. I will believe you would have to be there to know it. Just like football, basketball, the professional sports, and all of that, man. I think that's just like that, man. Because you can sit up there and talk about basketball in your era, Toyo, and football in your era versus today, and you know good and damn well, the rules was different. Boys was playing harder, and all of that. But you would have to be there to know it,
Yeah. Insane Honey Badger. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Big A. Go ahead.
Oh no. I would just say, yeah, you can see highlights and stories, but to have that feel and really, be you would have to be there and be in the mix. I guess you would say,
Okay. John T. Moore. Yes, sir. Salute John T. Moore. Yes, sir, Trap. Everybody gonna have different grapes when you witness it firsthand. Yes, sir. All right, I also got some things for y'all. I think, I'm always trying to give y'all some job opportunities for your dogs. You know what I mean? Because I know y'all guys be looking for jobs nowadays for the dogs. So I've been looking at things like, okay, You know, because you know a lot of young guys out there in shape guys and stuff like that. Big A getting in shape, people getting in shape in summertime. You know what I mean? So, you know, what about these triathlons? You know, we need to push these pit bulls to another level. We need to start getting some names for them again and different things. You know,
Mm-hmm.
so the boys yelling said where the pit bulls at. Like a lot of dogs out here having fun and getting money.
Yeah, man.
A lot of
Nah,
dogs out here. A lot of
that's
dogs out
what
here
we
getting
trying to
fun.
do. Or not trying. That's what we're doing. It's
Yes,
changing
sir.
the. Yeah.
A lot of them having fun out here, getting money and getting in the light. So like you got your triathlons out here for the dogs, the K9 triathlons. You know, if anybody interested, I'm just gonna be throwing out some jobs for y'all. Then the triathlon, you know, usually it considers like the running. You got the running. You got like the 1 to 5 mile run with the dog. You know what I mean? Then you go to biking, 5 to 20 mile bike ride with the dog running alongside you, and then it's the swimming, like 100 to 500 yards swimming with the dog. You know what I mean? That's like a traditional K9 triathlon. You know what I'm saying? So like these things that y'all need to be participating in too. You know what I mean? To move these dogs forward. You know what I mean? And you might could break some records out there. I was looking at different records that was held by different K9s out there. I think we could get it. I think we could get some things. You know what I mean? You know, it's just shooting out the opportunities for you. You also got the off-road K9 triathlon. Yeah, you also got those off-road triathlons. Whereas though those ones, it's still like a 1 to 5 mile run, but you're on the trails. You're on the trails with it. So, you know, different things. Different things out here. You got shit. Let's see what else you got out here. Y'all got excuse my technical difficulties today. Shit.
I think
Everything
that'd be
actually.
dope. Yeah, I like that.
You say you like that,
Toyo.
hey?
Yeah. Would you do the 1 to 5 mile run?
No, man. I'm no, sir. I'm throwing things out for the youth, the ones that's gonna carry it forward. I already, only thing I could do is like some confirmation shows, some lore course maybe. You know, I already put in work with the things I was doing. So like, yeah, I'm just trying to.
But I'm saying, what about for people who you know uh the older ones that have something that they can do jointly with the dog, man. Just cause just cause you put in the work don't mean like because you still be doing road work on a regular basis. That's something that's natural to you. You know what I'm saying? So, you
Oh yeah,
know.
don't get it twisted, bro. For people. For people that's this for all ages, people that's willing to get out there and do the work. I'm just trying to tell you, be
Mhm.
real with you. I'm not gonna be doing it. I'm telling you. So yeah, I'm just trying to put out
Yeah.
jobs for the people that's in shape, that do their lifestyle. Like you're saying, it's older people out there that still jog and still in shape, you
Well,
know,
I
doing their
mean, like,
thing.
yeah, because I was saying that. I mean, for older people where, they do have those ailments where they, because there's a lot of people in the community that have back surgeries, knee surgeries, all types of stuff, man. And then dealing with these dogs and stuff, man. So like just anything where it doesn't matter the age, like that is more for people that's in shape. But then having some for like I don't know, a 2 mile, road work type deal. You know what I'm saying? Like little small obstacle courses that,
Yeah,
so
Let me get to it. Let me
yeah.
get to it. I'm ready to
Oh
get
my
to
bad.
it.
Okay. I got you.
I'm
Just
ready to
you know
get.
what I'm saying?
Oh
This
yeah, hell
something
yeah.
that
You
just
on you
yeah,
on it. You on it. You on it. You know what I mean? You on it like you supposed to be.
yeah.
So listen, so look, we got this, we got the off-road ones too. We got the off-road ones for the off-road ones. So y'all listen, pay attention to what I'm saying. So you got off-road ones, you got the regular ones, you got winter canine triathlons. This one's you got snowshoeing, where though you do a 1 to 5 mile snowshoeing segment with the dog, or you could do cross country.
Winter games, huh? The winter games.
Yeah. And you could cross country ski with that Joker 5 20 miles cross country skiing segment with dog running alongside.
Yeah,
I'm giving these is jobs out here for it's already dogs out here doing these things. So like I don't want nobody had no excuse on, you know, like they ain't got nothing to do with their dogs and they got working dogs. So I'm trying to give you opportunities. So you know
hmm
and these my old head to get out there and get in where I can fit in at, but like these to the superstars that's gonna push this forward. Cross country skiing, 5 to 20 mile cross country ski segments with the dog running alongside. You got
yeah,
something called ski juring, 500 yard ski juring segment where the dog pulls the participant on the skis. These are things you can get busy with. We could get busy out here. You know what I mean?
got you.
So I got a whole lot of them for you. You know what I mean? I had things for y'all. It's just that they ain't let me give it to y'all. They ain't let me give it to y'all. There's little things happening. And I know y'all heard about them. Phones getting hacked and everything. So y'all know drones. It's us against the drones and the clones out here. So we got to get it together. So
Yeah.
you got the mini K9 triathlon. This is a more accessible format. It's often used for beginners or younger dogs. Now, this one, you can have a 1 to 2 mile run with the dog. You can have and then it goes into a 2 to 5 mile bike ride with the dog running alongside, and a short swim from 50 to 200 yards with the dog. Something light. You can get into the light joint, the mini K9 triathlon, a mini K9 joint. All right. Also, now we already do the virtual thing. I'm sure, like Big A saying and it's alluding to, we might make our thing bigger with some different, different things, because this virtual K9 triathlon joint with the digital show, we might get out there because we already been talking stuff to each other earlier about racing each other and stuff like that, do more interactive with the dogs, like Big A was just saying. These are things that you can get involved with doing with the dog too. You can get into the competition. As you see, Big A is already trying to push my old ass in there. Like, Big A, stop it! Like, stop it, yo! I'm gonna do, let me, yo! I'm trying to get some jobs for the old head. I mean, for the youngest and shit. I slide in wherever I can get in there.
Yeah.
Let me see. Yeah, this all information for y'all. If you wanted to know, about some jobs, wanted to know about some jobs. Let me see.
FYI.
All y'all young dudes and a lot of gas on y'all chest, I'm gonna give you something to do with you and your dogs. Let me see. What else we got here? We got something called the wet dog triathlon. Let me see what that wet dog triathlon like. Now that wet dog triathlon, that usually is with the dock diving. Dogs compete to see who can jump the furthest off a dock into the water. Swimming, dogs participate in swim competition often with their owners to see who can compete and set a distance in the fastest time. And water retrieval. Dogs are tasked with retrieving items such as toys or balls from the water and returning them to their owners. This is the water triathlons, for the water joints. You dig what I'm saying? Let's get it. I ain't finished. Y'all think it's gonna be a bunch of just laughing and giggling all the time? Nah, I got some job opportunities for y'all to get. Yes, sir. Boom, boom, boom. Now it's something called a salty dog. A salty dog triathlon. Now this consists of like a beach run, like a 1 to 3 mile run along the beach with your dog. Also, it goes to paddleboarding or kayak with a 1 to 3 mile paddling with your dog riding alongside you, or he could be on the board with you. Surf or ocean swim, 100 to 500 yards swim in the ocean with your dog. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's see what the pits can do. Let's see what the pits can do. That's called the salty dog triathlon. Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay. See what else I'm working with. Da 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 da. And all these joints basically, focus on the bond between the dog and the owner, as well as the ability to work together in challenging situations. That's what it's all about. That's what these things about, the triathlons and stuff. So yeah, I'm just putting you down with them. No, got some more for y'all. Hey. It's also something called, Big Dre might know about this. This something called the Leon's Triathlon. This is a race, the Leon's K9 Triathlon. Because they had one for people too, but this is the Leon's K9 Triathlon. This one held every year, and I think this one is held in let me see. This one held in Indiana, every year in Indiana, at the Wolf Lake Pavilion. You know what I mean? This is held at the Wolf Lake Pavilion in Indiana every year. I think it's held on the first weekend. It's usually held in the first weekend in June. So they already had the one for this year. And that joint, and it consists of K9 Splash, a swimming segment where dogs swim at a set distance, often with their owners. Not all the time, but often with their owners. They got a K9 Dash, a running segment where dogs run alongside their owners, often on a scenic trail. And they got something called a K9 Caper, an agility segment where dogs navigate obstacles such as tunnels, jumps, and weave poles. That's called the Leon's K9 Triathlon. And I think the military might have sponsored that a couple times. That's why I said Dre might know about that one. But like, it's a military thing. It's held in Indiana every year at the Wolf Lake Pavilion. Trying to give y'all some jobs. Trying to get y'all some jobs for these dogs. We ain't got to just sit around and talk. Get them some jobs. Y'all got some good dogs. Let's get them some jobs and make some names for these dogs and turn it up and be successful with your yard. Give you a purpose of breeding. Let you get a chance to see some talents pop up in those puppies. Start seeing who fits where, who's acclimating to the times. Hold on, I think I got a couple. Oh, we got company up in here. Oh, I don't want to hog the mic. We got company up in here. I was just giving out jobs. I let them boys talk if we got company. Salute. Who we got up in here, Big A? Dog name Norman.
Casino.
What's good, man?
Salute. What's up, bro?
I'm looking for a job, man. Looking for a specific job. Like, do y'all know about any kind of competition that got anything to do with pigs? Like
with the pigs?
Like actual competition? Yeah, actual competition.
I think Samurai does have a young lady that definitely knows the ins and outs about that. I've been trying to get in touch with different hunting clubs in my area just to give some of my dogs to the hunting clubs to see if my dogs can make the cut. So yeah, so I would say look up your local hunting clubs, hog hunting clubs in your area, and you should have some in your area, and you could get in touch with those guys, and they might your next litter. Like me myself, I was giving a couple guys some dogs off a couple litters, just for free. They might be potential customers if the dog works out. You dig what I'm saying? And they like they like it. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
like, yeah, and that's a good job over there too, because they be needing dogs. So like again, I say Samurai he's in touch with a young lady that definitely hog hunts, and I think MKM hunts too. So it's people in the community. I don't know, could look at the chat, they might be already talking to you. Samurai says
Well,
somebody named
I
Voodoo
know
or
some
somebody.
hog hunters. I know hog hunters, but I was trying to see if there's any kind of competition with it.
Yeah, so if you know the hog hunters, they don't know. They don't. The community around your area, and they don't know
Oh, you saying? Oh,
competition.
okay. Oh, I see what you're saying. Ask them. I got you.
Yeah, the dudes who do the hog hunting, they gonna know about the competitions, and if they don't got none, I'm sure if you talk to the hog hunters, that y'all can start up a competition. You did?
Yeah, that makes
So
a lot of sense.
yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I was just trying to see. Appreciate it, man. Salute y'all, guys.
Salute you, Casino. Salute you, bro. Salute.
Hello.
You can stay here too if you got time, man. We ain't doing nothing, man. We just talking about jobs, bro.
All right. I kick it.
And it's also I ran across a couple of dogs, because I hear the old heads out there. They just they want the best for us from historical purposes. They saying like, we need to see some more work what y'all doing. Like we need to see more champions and stuff like that and different things. So I'm just trying to kick out some job opportunities for maybe we can make some names of these dogs out here in the way that we can nowadays. Above the table and stuff like that. So you got there's a couple dogs. I'm gonna name y'all one of the dogs out here now that's in the Guinness Book of World Records. A dog named Norman the Briard. Norman the Briard. Let me see what he got the record for. Because we need to get these records, man. These dogs got records out here that I'm thinking that one of our breeding programs should be able to put out some product that can do some of these jobs. I mean, if y'all interested, that's all I'm saying. Norman the
Oh, go ahead.
Huh?
No, I was gonna say my dilemma with the events that you've been saying.
Yes, sir.
I don't know how to train my dog not to go at other dogs. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna get kicked out. I'm gonna get kicked the fuck out. You know what I'm saying?
These competitions, I don't think it's like you. I think it's a way around that. Even if you got an aggressive dog to other dogs, y'all gonna be competing, and that's on Casino. That's on your how can I say it? The dog gotta fit the job. I mean, that's your challenge. That's your challenge, man. If you can't take your dogs to no shows because they're aggressive towards other dogs, then you might not want to change your dogs. You might want to go to shows that aggressive dogs are welcome. But I don't see nothing that's saying that these dogs, like, I don't see nothing deterring no aggressive dogs from none of these events. Basically, that you're out there with your dog in the fucking ocean or you in the woods, whatever. It ain't saying nothing. Like, you're setting the time. It ain't like they're going on times. Like, it ain't like you going out there and another dog beside you or nothing like that. No, you out there. It's your turn to go. You go out there, handle your business. These are individual things that you could do with your dog. Like, you know what I mean? It ain't like you out there on the course with the dog, with other dogs at the same time. Nah, it ain't like that. These are things that I'm naming. You and your dog can go out there. And you're an athlete. I heard you say you did play football and all this, so you should be really interested. These things that it ain't just your dog.
Yeah.
It ain't just your dog, it's you too out here. And it's about the bond between you and your dog. Finishing this course. You ain't gonna be out there at the same time with another dog out there. No, you're gonna have to do that course at a certain time, and then you come, then they're gonna have to beat you. So those are things I'm talking about. So the aggressiveness to another dog don't even matter in these joints. Okay. Now, there was a dog that got the record now. Norman the Briard. Norman the Briard is a Guinness record holder in not one but two categories. He holds the record for the fastest 30 meters on a scooter by a dog, achieving a time of 20.77 seconds. In 2013, he did that. He also holds the record for the fastest 30 meters on a bike by a dog with the time of 55.4 seconds. So, and he said some other accomplishments he done had, but they was naming some of them. Like I was giving you some of the records that's out there that y'all might feel that y'all might can beat. Y'all might can use one of your pit bulls to beat. I'm just giving you the champion, the record holder, and the record he got, and dig on your job to be him,
So, my bad. I was just gonna ask, what's the breed of Norman the Briar? What breed is that dog?
He's a Briar dog, So you got to look up Briar dogs. I can find out for you, but he's a Briar dog. That's why he's called Norman the Briar. So it's some type of dog called Briar, bro. Some type of dog called Briar. Also, let me see here. Let me see here. Because I had a good one for you. It's another world record holder called Spitfire. Dog called Spitfire. Spitfire is a whippet. He in the Guinness book. He in the Guinness World Record holder as he earned the nickname Michael Jordan of the dogs. Spitfire. They call him Michael Jordan of the dogs due to his incredible athleticism. He holds 21 world records and has achieved remarkable feats, including jumping 31 feet in distance and 8 feet vertically. So they go the numbers for y'all. That's who they call him. Michael Jordan is the whippet. They call him the whippet, the Michael Jordan of dogs. So I'm throwing this out there as fuel for the youngins with these super dogs and the super programs. And listen, it's records for you to get. It's ways you can make names for your dogs out here in a worldly way. You know what I mean? You got Spitfire out here who's a whippet, and they calling him the Michael Jordan of dogs due to his incredible athleticism. Now, I swore I just heard Dre over there talking about different breeds and what they bring to the table. So all I'm trying to say is dogs out here doing things, man. Dogs out here getting it in. You dig what I'm saying? So and we got a whole rack of pit bulls and stuff. A lot of pit bulls, and we claim we got the best dog and this thing. Man, we could get some of these records. We could get some of these records. He jumped 31 feet in distance and 8 feet vertically. They go the numbers. Spitfire's impressive skills have been showcased in various competitions, including dock diving events. So he basically be banging them out on the dock diving tip. He jumped 27 feet 6 inches across the water to snatch a toy suspended 2 feet above the dock. That was at one of his shows. That's what he did. He jumped 27 feet 6 inches across the water.
And it's a whippet?
Yeah, whippet. And snatched.
Damn.
And he snatched the toy. You hear how they giving him this highlight? He snatched the toy 2 feet above the dock. So yeah, they out there for you if you want to go get your dog known. You know, this talented whippet has gained recognition for his speed, agility, endurance, solidifying his position as one of the most accomplished canine athletes. Do y'all hear that? Solidified his position as one of the most accomplished canine athletes. So what are we talking about? You dig what I'm saying? So do you have something that could solidify their position as a most accomplished canine athlete? Let's get it. It's numbers out here. It's jobs out here. You dig? It's jobs out here. But you can't be lazy doing these things. You can't, it's going to take some work because you got whippets out here and all that. So yeah, it's challenges. Challenges. Yeah.
And my neighbor had two whippets when I first bought to my house. And when I was talking to them, they was like, they be jumping over the fence all the time. I was like, well, that's gonna have to stop today. Like they could jump over the fence so crazy, but shit, I told them straight up, I was like, you gonna have to stop that shit. You gonna have to stop them from doing that shit today. I ain't gonna lie. But that's an athletic ass dog though. They funny looking, but that dog, that's an athletic ass dog, bro.
Hey, Okay. So do you think you can create? Do you think your bloodline can do any of these things? And it ain't got,
Um,
you think that you could cause some noise in any of these competitions?
um, I think my what I got would do better in strength like a strength competition, not like I ain't gonna even sit up and lie. Like I don't know if my dog can jump no 30 feet. Like that's some whipping shit. That's whipping shit. You know what I'm saying? That's whipping shit. It's like it's a different animal. Like you know what I'm saying?
Hey,
That ain't a cop. Huh?
you got pit bulls that come in all sizes, shapes, and colors. Find the one that is good for that job. You might not have, they come in all sizes, shapes, and colors. Now, you got some that look like whippets. Hey, listen, I got what you saying. Your stock ain't built for that. I understand that. Casino, don't get me twisted, bro. I understand where you coming from. Like I got something for you too, though. Check this out. Pit bulls that have achieved world records in canine competitions. Pit bulls are achieving greatness in various canine competitions. Weight pulling, 2 dogs. All right. An American Pit Bull Terrier pulled 2,000 pounds in the 35-pound weight class in Greeley, Colorado in 1997. So there go some numbers for y'all. You got a 35-pounder. He pulled 2,000 pounds in 1997. There go some numbers for you. There go some numbers for you right there. So
I believe I could beat that. I think I could beat that.
There you go. That's all it is. There you go. It's gonna be a job come across the desk for you. All right. Then we got Gracie was another American Pit Bull. She pulled 2,135 pounds in the 40-pound weight class. She did that in Michigan in 2005. So that's what Gracie did at 40 pound in a 40-pound weight class. She pulled 2,135 pounds. Give me y'all numbers. And these pit bulls. All right. We got a dog named Chevy that he pulled an impressive 4,900 pounds in the 100-pound weight class. Now, where we at with that? And that happened in Wyoming in 2001. All right. So I'm throwing out some numbers for y'all on that weight pulling thing, so y'all can kind of adjust, or you kind of see where the playing field, or you could kind of see where the playing field is with these things by the numbers, and you might zoom in on your target and be like Casino said. Now I might could do that. You know what I mean? It's all about finding a job that you might could get a dog to fit. You know what I mean? There's no harm in it. Go in and fill that application out and get the job done. That's called bulldogging. You dig what I'm saying? So I think that was kind of it for the jobs I had today for the guys out there that's looking for jobs for their dogs. I think that was it. I just wanted to make sure that I got y'all in here today with some job opportunities. Let me see.
I got a question about an event I've seen.
Yes, sir.
I was at the APDR show in Stokes, North Carolina, and they had the tug of war, right?
Yes, sir.
I want to know y'all opinion on the tug of war, like, because I mean that was my first time seeing it, and it was kind of like, I don't know, it's like everybody, you gotta hold your leash while the dog is doing his thing. It's like,
so you
have y'all seen a good tug of war competition? Like that was my only time I ever seen it. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of like, to me, it looked like a waste of time, but it probably I think that was probably their first time ever doing it. You know what I'm saying? But have y'all ever seen a real good tug of war competition?
No, I haven't personally, but I could see how it could be a good one. It's probably at the beginning. I don't know if it's at what stage it is in at it. Like I say, I'm new to the show stuff. That's why I'm just digging in as much as I can. But I could see how, like you said, it probably was at the beginning stages. Like, you know what I mean? You probably seeing how you could make it better. You might want to make some suggestions or whatever, bro. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? I understand where you're coming from. Hey, but I forgot, Casino, I had something else for you. I did have something else for you and the other guys that's looking for jobs. They also have barn hunt competitions. That sounded good too. Barn hunt competitions. You could look up your BHA, like your barn hunt association. Go look on your computers or in your area and look at the barn hunt association, because they do barn hunt. And what that is, in that joint, you have an instinct class, a novice barn hunt class, an open barn hunt joint, a senior barn hunt, and a master barn hunt class. So the barn hunting thing is coming on fire too, and I'm gonna describe that to y'all too. Like that, I think that's got to do with different farm situations. Hold on,
It's
I'm a
probably catching rodents.
yeah,
Catching
that's what
rodents.
that's what it is. It's different. It's catching rats and stuff, and you on a farm or something like that. The situations, and they have obstacle courses. You got to smell. It's a whole scenario they set up like farm life,
That
like
sounds
farm.
real good right there.
Yeah, so you got to look up BHA to find more information on that. That's the barn barn hunt association. That's what they call. They have their own.
I'm looking that up right now. Hold
They
on.
have their own association. So y'all can get on with that. The canine barn hunt competitions.
Hell
Um,
yeah.
Find a local barn hunt club or training group, and you can get right with it. Get right with it. Yes, sir.
I want to say a disclaimer on that. You know what I'm saying? And I know most of us already know, but make sure you got your rabies shot before you try to go to that barn hunt.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yep.
It say, can I read the they opening statement on the
Which is
website?
go ahead. Yeah, sure.
All right, it say welcome to barn hunt. It say barn hunt is based on the traditional roles of many breeds and ridding farms, barns, crop storage areas, and homes of destructive vermin. Some breeds were specifically created to fill this role, and for many of those breeds, barn hunt provides their first true opportunity for responsible breeders to test proper working traits in their dogs. Barn hunt is also open to any dog of any breed or mix who wishes to play the game and can fit through a 18-inch wide by bale height tall tunnel. It says barn hunt has titles, levels of increasing difficulty, and championship. Barn hunt is an independent sport, but titles are recognized by the American Kennel Club, the UKC, and the Canadian Kennel Club. To see how to get your title recognized, go to the frequently asked questions and about on the AKC, UKC, and CKC.
You see what MKM say in the bottom. You got somebody in the community that's already in the game. I think what he said, I'm about to be the head of BHA honcho of Oklahoma. That's what's up, bro. That's what's up. It's about just getting these, because a lot of people might not have known about this stuff, and it might can help them out for their dog program, and get them some notoriety. It's an opportunity for you to get some of them dogs notarized. Some of y'all dogs could become make statements out here. You know what I mean? Don't hold yourself back. In the instinct class, like the novice barn hunt, they say that's the first level of competition where your dogs must find one rat in a simple course. That's the novice bar hunt. They say an open bar hunt is a more challenging level where dogs must find multiple rats in a more complex course. Then you have
salute Dogman TV. Oh, go ahead.
Then you have a senior barn hunt. That's advanced level where dogs must find multiple rats in a challenging course with distractions. And then you have a master barn hunt. That's the highest level competition where dogs must find multiple rats in a complex course with multiple distractions. So, and they say you can participate in these barn hunts. Your dog must be at least 6 months of age. So it's something that, man, you use it how you can use it, fit for your program. These are just different things I'm throwing out there for the community. You know what I mean? Because
Nah, man, this is good right here, bro. It's good. It's good right here. everything you said, every event, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure, like you said, different programs probably had dogs that'll be good for different things, but you covered all the bases, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit, man, that's some good jobs right there, bro. I'm a look out. I'm really look interested in that barn hunt. Like
Yeah,
that
that
sounds
sound
good.
fire. Yeah, that
Yeah, that
sound
sounds
fire.
good. Yeah.
Them other joints that Big A tried to put me in, my golden years is gone for us all that. I ain't going in no ocean, swimming no 2 miles with the dog. Hey, but Big A, I like to see you out there though. I like to
Nah,
see you out there
nah,
too.
nah, nah, nah. Nah.
Man,
Uh-uh.
shit, man. They talking about skiing and shit, man. Listen,
Yeah, hey, the skiing sounded fun though, cause you got the one when they pull you on the skis. You ain't even that joint sounded fun too, but man, the crash
Nah.
is gonna be crazy.
Yeah, I ain't
nah,
doing that one either.
I'm good on that shit, bro. I'm from Georgia, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That shit, I don't even think. I don't even think I could handle that. Like the dog probably the dog be alright, but I be out there cold as a bitch.
Yeah. Nah,
Hey,
for
yo, that
real.
joint would look fire though. That look. Can you see yourself with Canelo? Like, say you and Canelo was one of them jumps, and they had the video of you and Canelo getting it in on it. Man, that joint would look fire though.
Yeah, nah,
They,
nah, for
they'd
sure.
be
Like,
like, yo, they'd be like casino out that joint for real.
now
Yeah.
for real though, I ain't gonna lie. Like, but it's like, god damn, boy. Like, I don't even know where would I train. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I
true that.
gotta.
True that. True that. Yeah, you
Yeah,
right about that. But that's why I say it's a
I could
variety.
go out there. I could go out there just for the photo opportunity and don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but on the camera it's gonna look good.
Yeah. Hey man, these just hey, I was amazed myself with some of these competitions. Like some of these like if I was still young, I would be trying my hand on some of them. You know what I mean, just to keep in shape and compete against people across the country. You know what I mean, compete against people across the country because it's about fitness and bonding with your dog, man. It don't even really
So,
matter if you win, but like
so
basically
you
you gonna be in shape. Your dog getting exposed. I mean,
right.
man, and then
And another thing
and
too.
your stock getting noticed. People noticing your stock. I mean,
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
Another
So,
thing
but
about
I'm
it too,
saying,
you'll get an opportunity to network. My bad. Go ahead.
oh no, you good, you good. Go ahead, bro.
I was just gonna say you would get an opportunity to network with programs of other breeds. You know what I'm saying? And that's good. And I don't I don't know. But me, that's important to me. I met a lady who breed all the Malinois. What damn near she probably every Malinois on the police force and every German Shepherd on the police force in Georgia probably come from this lady. I bought some transport what you call it, kennels, like some transported kennels from her.
Yes, sir.
Um, and I had pulled up to her property, and bro, she got like 100 acres, bro. She got like, man, I don't know how many Malinois, how many German Shepherds. She got Malinois, German Shepherds, and German short-haired pointers. You know about those?
Okay. Okay. No,
But I got a lot of game.
I don't know about those. I don't know about those, but it sound good. The 100 acres sound good. I was there with you. I'm there with you. Keep on
Man,
Yeah.
talking.
give me the game. Like she like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just looking at how they do their program. Like she had um like man stopping classes going on one part of the yard. You know what I'm saying? All the kennels was
Ready?
neat.
Let's go.
They was on concrete and everything like that. And it's like I ain't never seen a program like that in our breed. So like seeing it from a different breed, and you can still it's still a dog, so you can get some game from other programs from other breeds. You know what I'm saying? And bring it to your program, and it probably still help your program even though you got a different breed. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So, that's exactly what I'm talking about. When you expose yourself to different things, you'd be surprised what you could add to your program, like far as techniques or housing, health, uh, conditioning, boom, boom, boom. Like that's why I'm into it. That's why I'm looking up at the trial. That's why, as you can see, my old ass is since I've
Let's
been
go.
messing with Shogun and them, I'm digging into different jobs, man. Different jobs for these dogs, man, for us to get names of these dogs and push these dogs forward. I'm trying to do my part in it. Like, you know what I mean? So anything run across that can help somebody else out to move these dogs forward, I'm right with it. I'm right with it. And like Big A said, I'm laughing and joking. Like I'm seeing the levels of competition in this stuff, and I'm seeing where it's at. So I'm just being real with myself. But like I probably can get in a couple of them, but I would take small baby steps. Because like I'm over 50 years old, so a lot of these competitions, you know what I mean. I would have to really be, it's going to take some time for me to get it together, to get into some swimming and running these miles in the woods with these dogs. But I'm telling you, as a young man, I would have loved to do that. I would have loved to have been doing that type of stuff with my dog. You know what I mean? Setting times, setting records, having the opportunity to do that with my dog. You know what I mean? Shit. And you not just making a statement, you making a statement for the whole community. Like, somebody needs a pit bull need to take one of these records. It's a whip it right now doing it, or it's a what was that other dog, a brainer or whatever it was. But like our dogs come with that saying that we could do everything another dog could do and whoop them. So like we gotta keep proving that. We gotta prove that. Yeah, we gotta keep proving that. They out there doing it.
Another thing too, like to add to what you're saying about like how it you represent for the whole breed. It's really important to go to them all breed type of competitions because they get to see somebody doing something positive with a pit bull in real life, not just on Facebook saying they doing shit. Like they actually see it, like they can vouch for that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because like when you usually go to an all breed, like I've been to an all breed dog show, right?
Yes, sir.
And just talking to the bully community and showing them like I'm just like y'all, like every pit bull owner ain't the dark side of dogs. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yes, sir.
Right.
Like there's some pit bulls that are getting put in the light, and the more we do it, it'll change the stigma that everybody got. Because at that whipping competition, I can guarantee a lot of them whipping owners ain't never met a pit bull owner at a place like that. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa. Right. So, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah, so they'd be like, okay, the pit bull community do got some positive shit going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's an opportunity. You know what I mean?
Yeah, damn, you feeling me, Casino, for real. Damn, you ride with me, bro. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah,
and that's win or lose. That's win or lose. Like even if you can't beat the whip it,
yes,
at least you was there, and they like,
yes,
you know what I'm saying? You represented.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, bro. That's what I'm talking about. Don't be scared. Go ahead over there. Even if you don't win, let them know pit bulls out here. And it ain't gonna take long. It ain't gonna take long for somebody to get it together. Like, once we get into those things, the pit bull will start excelling. It'll start making noise. That's just how the pit bull is. You know what I mean? Once they get it, they might be clumsy at first or whatever. Like you said, you might not win the first couple of them, but like determination is part of our breed. Determination and to keep scratching, to conquer any task that's put in front of them. So you and the dog, these is challenges to you, your dog, your yard, your program, and all that. Get out there and get it. Hey Dre, I salute that the background you got for me too, man. That's just how I picture the cookout, man. Just like you got rocking in the background. That's just how I picture the cookout, bro. So that was a good one you put up there. Yes, sir. Did y'all see the special table? Did y'all see that was the special table right there? Yeah.
Hey, look what Anthro said. Anthro said some good shit. He said he was listening to a hunting channel, and a guy's bulldog was a better blood tracker than his hounds was, and he said he contributed to the bloodlust and fed his dogs all the byproducts from his catch. That's some real shit. Real shit. I could imagine that though. You know what I'm saying? Because listen, I got Canelo, right? All right, so I don't know if y'all know, I had a tree fell and smashed some of my shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm rebuilding my backyard, right? And, so I got Canelo in a crate right now. You know what I'm saying? Sad to say, but that's where he got to be right now. So, but all right, so I got him in the garage. You know what I'm saying, with a fan and everything like that. You feel me? But it was like, they be shedding sometimes. They might make a hairball, right?
Yeah.
Man, the fan blew the hairball, and he must have seen it out of his peripheral, and he thought it was something living, right? So I let him out. He went looking for that hairball. That was 2 days ago. Bro, do you know he been looking for that hairball ever since? Every time he get out the crate, he looking for the hairball because he thought it was alive, bro.
Yeah,
And he
yeah.
and he remember that shit for days, bro. He been looking for that shit all week.
Now, see, you got a chance. See, now what we talking about and what your mind working right now. See, you. That's what I'm talking about. You might could capture something with that. You know, I'm just saying, like, you know, you reading it. You reading it. That's all part of it. You reading it,
Yeah,
bro.
that
You
barn
reading
hunt.
it. Yeah, you reading it.
That's that barn hunt right there. I'm gonna go to that barn hunt, see what's up.
And you being a young man that I've been seeing you out here lately. When I hear you say that, bro, I kind of believe you. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I believe that casino ain't playing. Casino ain't playing.
No, I'm
He
finna
might
do
try
this
to go
shit.
get
Listen,
that
bro.
job.
Hey, listen. You got my word. You gonna see some content of me at a couple of these shits. I'm finna take these jobs, bro. Listen. I'm finna, I'm
Hey,
finna be in that bitch.
hey, yo, that
I'm
make me
finna be in
feel
that
good,
bitch.
bro. That make me feel good that I can hear that, man. I hear your blood running already. Like, oh, they got jobs. They got jobs. That's what I like to hear in our community when they got jobs like that. Oh man, hold up. Yeah, that means y'all still hungry. You still hungry out there. You know what I mean? We can't lose the hunger, man. We can't lose the hunger, man. We can't lose the hunger and turn it to couch potatoes and just get complacent with our programs. We'll get complacent with our programs because we got our own community that we could just sit back in our own community and talk shit to each other and, you know, have a few things here and there. Woo. But like, yeah, man, it's territories for us to conquer. It's territories for us to conquer out here with these dogs, bro. It's territories for us to conquer, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Salute King T. King T said that's his table. Yeah, boy, that's our table, King T. That's our table. Boy, it look good over there. It look good up here, don't it? Hey, yeah, dogs at the grill licking each other.
Hey,
yo.
listen. Hey, Samurai said he's inspired. Y'all cook, and he said he full and taking a plate home. So, hey, I'm gonna expect to see Samurai. Me and Sam, I'm gonna hit you up, Samurai. We gonna plan. We gonna go to the same shit. Whatever we, you know what I'm saying? Because I already know you probably on that barn hunt shit. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to do that barn hunt shit, we gonna talk. We gonna meet up at the same shit so we can go represent, bro.
That's what I'm talking about, bro, man. Y'all
And
supposed
I
to
don't give
get
a
it
damn
in.
where it is. I don't see. I look at the United States like it's all one state. Like I don't look like I'm traveling across state lines. It's like shit. I ain't crossed no water, so that means shit. I'm in the same state, bro. It's just a long drive. You know what I mean? Like that bitch could be in Washington State. I'm gonna be at that motherfucker. I don't
That's
give
what
a
I'm talking
damn.
about. That's what I'm talking about, bro. If you can do it, do it. If you had a position in your life where as though you could get all out of life, man, go ahead and get that, man. Go ahead and get that. You dig what I'm saying? You know, that's what I'm trying to tell you, man. If you in a position and you got your health and you got, you know, you in a position to go get things in life, man, you supposed to go get as much as you can get, man. You know, so you can turn that on to the people that's looking up to you. You know, the more your horizons are expanded, the more chances of the people up underneath you and around you to be successful. Cause you opening it up, you opening the playing field up for them. So you know everybody don't got the same talent, but you opening it up. So you know somebody that got another talent behind you be like, yeah, I want that job though, pops or unc or big homie. I want that job. Can you direct me there? Oh yeah, woo woo woo. Bam, there you go. You know what I mean? You know, set it up for the next man.
And the dogs, believe it or not, the dogs know when they doing shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they know. Bro, I honestly believe dogs be knowing when they won. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like I don't know if you ever looked at a dog face, like when they getting ready for something. Like it's like a routine. Like in my perspective, right? Confirmation shows. It's like I always get ready for the shows kind of around the same time. I get in and kind of do the same things. And it's like my dogs know, like, okay, bet we getting ready to go to this shit, right? And like Canelo, if we been working, like, and he know we getting ready for a confirmation show, like on a normal day, if I'm trying to put him in the car, then nigga, he gonna try to get away. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But if he know we going to a confirmation show, bro, he hop right in the car. he hop right in the car, bro, and the nigga be. When he be out, he be smiling at cameras and shit. Like the niggas be looking like, you know what I mean? Like they come alive when they got a job, bro. Like you cannot let these dogs become couch potatoes, like you said. Like they really know when they working, bro. They love working. They love that shit. Yeah.
Yes, sir. That's and your job as a breeder, and your job as having them, it's stuff to me. It is to get them places where they can excel, where they could be them, where they could show you, what make you smile. You know what I mean? That's all. That's all part of having a good dog. A good dog, you know what I mean? Instead of just saying I got good dogs or whatever. Man, it's jobs out here where it's though the jobs that say that they good. You dig what I'm saying, man? Just the jobs that say they good, man.
And that's how you really get to know your dog too. You know?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Get to see them in different situations, see how they gonna react to different things. You know?
I see Anthro dropping some jewels down there. I see you, Anthro. I see you. I'm up here cooking with Casino, but I seen you dropping them jewels, something about the Patterdales and warehousing. Somewhere like so it's all on here so for the people to get. It's all on here for the people to get, and I appreciate you dropping that information. Anthro,
Pressure Kennel Combine. He said I'm gonna enter a game bred APBT in the Westminster Kennel Club Dog Show. You're gonna have to register if you're gonna do that, because I wanted to do that shit too, right? But if you're gonna do that, you're gonna have to get your dog. First of all, you're gonna get your dog trained like Saki. It got to be like Saki. You know what I'm saying? Like Saki, I can see him at that shit. It's gonna have to be like that. And then also, you probably gonna have to register your dog with UKC because they don't accept ADBA. You know what I'm saying? I'm just giving you some advice on if you really want to do that shit. That's what you're gonna have to do, because at the Westminster Kennel Club they got a requirement on the type of leash you use, and the leash is like paper thin, bro. So you gotta have your dog trained like Saki.
and you know it ain't too far fetched for us as a community to put our funds together and build an organization where the working dogs can do those type of things without you know the same thing them guys is doing, that they try to not let us come in because of certain things. We that's our challenge to our community, to build a platform like they built for their dogs. We could build one for our dogs and have the same type of things. It just takes support and money and stuff like that. And we could do the same type of things, and eventually they'll have to let us in by that. You know, like just by because now we're their competition and we have a platform and we got working dogs, boom, boom, boom. So it starts when we start getting their people to come over here and seeing like, hold up, I like their competition. It looks a little harder, or it looks a little like, you know, more official. You know what I mean? So when we start making steps like that, statements like that, then we cause attention. Then we get a invitation to the seat at the table. In other words, you know what I mean?
How we gonna have to get in that shit. And people might not want to hear this shit, but they're gonna have to for us to get on that level. They're gonna have to implement registration dues instead of just paying registration one time. It need to be a monthly. It need to be a monthly payment to your registration. And if you do that, it can do that. We can go to that level if they charge us every month to be a member of the ADBA. If they charge us every month to be a member of APDR, if they charge us every month to be a member of, you know what I'm saying? But the only way they should be able to charge is if they actually doing events. So that's why I mentioned ADBA and APDR. You know what I'm saying? Some registries don't really do events. But if they doing events, they should have dues, bro. Like, even if it's just like $5 a month. $5 a month coming from everybody who ADBA registered, we had the biggest dog show ever. That's the biggest dog show ever. If everybody who got ADBA paperwork pay $5 a month to the ADBA, they can get $1,000 prizes. They can got them give $2,500 the best in show. They can, you know what I'm saying? We can get bigger venues, all that shit. Because at this point right now, we just doing it for the trophies and shit. And I like that, you know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, because I still show up for the trophies. But if everybody paid dues and we could and we take it to that level, ain't nobody fuck with us, because people, believe it or not, people rather watch our dogs do what they do than to watch them dogs not do shit and walk around on that carpet. Like,
but that's what we doing with the digital dog show. You know, like that's one of the main things that we trying to do is promote. You know, you getting paid for showing your dogs, man. The more you invest, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, right before your eyes, man. You
Yeah,
know.
yeah, nah, for sure. I think I said that, like the digital one. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But not even just the digital. Like y'all definitely doing y'all thing. But if everybody get on a chord, it'll take the community to a whole nother level. And I know a lot of people would be against that shit because as y'all know, it's a lot of people in our community who are against confirmation shows anyway. They gonna be like, man, fuck them dudes. You know what I'm saying? Because they not gonna participate. But if you participating, you know what I mean, then shit, bro, them dudes, that shit gonna help. Like I'm finna become a member of y'all thing, like the dollar a month thing. I gotta sit down and do that shit. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm all for the dudes. You know what I mean? Because especially if I see the program is doing something positive, like I have no problem with dudes. Like people go to church and give offering every Sunday. You know what I'm saying? And that church might not do shit for you. You know what I'm saying? Like so, let's not have no problem breaking bread with the community. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you it's what you saying.
Man.
What you saying is the real stuff.
Real deal.
It's basically just support. We got to support each other to move forward. We got to support these
Mm-hmm.
different things that we talk about. It just takes support, So just like you saying, you're gonna go ahead and support this thing going on over here. So we already got this thing rocking and rolling over here. We're gonna move it forward, and it take people like you, Casino, take people like me, take people like that's in the chat. You know what I mean? To really mean what they say and really mean what they try and do. You know what I mean? Really be trying push this thing like they're supposed to push it, and we'll get there. We'll get there. Just like our dogs. Like if we believe in our dogs, we believe in ourselves like that, we'll get there. We'll keep scratching and get there. We already talking the right stuff. We already talking the right
Mm-hmm.
stuff. We try and get jobs. And a few of us might step like you say, you might go into that barn hunting thing. We got a couple other guys might do some other things. So the more of us that go conquer some territories for the people community, that's all it's about. Soldiers going out there conquering more territories, giving us more ground for the people community, our community. Go and get us,
Yep.
go and get us that. Go and get us that. Go get us that. That's all I'm saying. Go get us that, yo. Even the bullies,
And
even the bullies stepping their game up. Like you see more bullies. More bullies are starting to try to get athletic. They're trying to exercise them dogs more because they hear people complaining and talking stuff. So I see some of those guys are starting to try to work those bullies. And just by the few of them that stepped out to try to conquer some new territory for their community, they're getting invited to other places. People are starting to breed to them. They starting to get looks at the like hog hunting. Hog hunters are starting to take some of them dogs, the ones that's working. You know what I mean? They're getting other jobs. You know what I mean? So all these are whipping. All these dogs are out here. We just need to go out here and conquer. Just go out here and
fact.
conquer more territory.
And to what you said about the bully community, one thing about it, bro, if you go out here and show your dog might be the one that impact the bully community because I can't tell you, like they're definitely trying to do what you're saying because so many bully camps have hit me up trying to get some Canelo blood. They trying to put the Canelo, you know what I'm saying? They trying to put the pit bull blood back into the bully and shit. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
you feel me?
Yeah.
They looking for us. All you
Yeah.
gotta do is put it in their face. You know what I'm saying? They looking for us, bro. Real talk. They need us again. You know what I'm saying? They need us again, man.
Yeah. So man, it was a good chop up with y'all. I ain't gonna do too much because man, I'm having technical difficulty over here like a motherfucker. It was crazy just trying to stay on the mic, man. My phone acting up and all that. But
Yeah.
salute to y'all for coming again to the Thursday. We made it to Thursday. We only tomorrow's Friday, so you know what I mean. We knocked this week out. So
Yeah.
salute to all of y'all for showing up. You know what I mean. Hope y'all got something out of the cookout today, because that's
Mm-hmm.
all it's about. Just come over here, get a laugh or get some knowledge, get a jewel. If you a real jewel collector, we always drop jewels. You know what I mean. Big Brother Casino came through. It's always a pleasure when he
Yeah.
come through. So
Big time.
we're gonna go ahead and let y'all go ahead and get y'all to go plates. We're gonna get on up out of here. You go ahead and take over, Big A.
Yeah, Roger that, man. Y'all know what it is, man. I appreciate y'all kicking it with us, man. And Man, like we got the dog of the week coming up next week. Then tomorrow. Then 4th of July, man, 4th of July weekend, we got the digital dog show. Then man, you know, if you ain't a member, man, come on join this movement. And we ain't doing nothing but giving the money back to y'all, man. And speaking of on the digital dog show day, on that Saturday, man, we giving away 3 free t-shirts and one going to a new member, which we got 2 new members this month, so it's between 2 members right now. And then we got one going to an existing member, and then one to a viewer. And then also dog of the month, man. Dog of the month gets a shirt also, man. So y'all check that out. But other than that, man, we got Men at Work coming up next. Casino, man, where can they find you at?
You can find me on all platforms. On Facebook, Sino, Sino, McNabb, MCNABB. Instagram, flyest nigga ever. Spelled just like that. And then Brickhouse Performance, my other Instagram, and then my YouTube is Casino Life Prayers.
Okay, got you, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And y'all heard it there first, man. And Toyo, man. If y'all don't know, man, go check out Big Hill Fam. Yes, sir, man. Yeah. But other than that, man, shoot, we about to be out this bad boy, man. Yeah. Salute. Yeah, and we out.
Yeah.